Hello, this is Cedric Henry Aquino and the first period, and this is my nitrogen cycle. So here you will see the nitrogen. It contains 7 protons, 7 neutrons, and 7 electrons. It is found on 78% of the atmosphere. It gives proteins which build the bodies, and it is absorbed by eating, not breathing. So you can absorb it by inhaling. You can only absorb it by eating food like meat. So here we see the nitrogen, which is also called N2. Okay, so since you can inhale nitrogen, you can only absorb it. The nitrogen has to go underground where the plants can get the nitrogen. So the nitrogen goes to clouds where the clouds will have precipitation and will rain down. So here we see the nitrogen going down, and the flowers, the root flowers would have, the root of the flowers have nitrogen fixing bacteria that helps the nitrogen fully, the nitrogen get fully built. So the plant roots help combine nitrogen with hydrogen to make ammonia or NH3. This process is also called nitrogen fixation. So the ammonia will get help from the nitrifying bacteria to to make ammonium or NH4. This process is called nitrification. So the ammonium will also need help with nitrifying bacteria to get nitrites. So the ammonium will be combined with oxygen to make nitrites or NO2. So the nitrites, the nitrifying bacteria will help the nitrites or NO2 get oxidized, which will be made to nitrates or NO3. This nitrates is the compound that would be consumed. It is the protein. This process is called nitrification. So N2 can also go to lightning. This lightning would is a high energy physical process that will instantly transform N2 to NO3 or nitrates. So as you can see, the nitrates would then be consumed to the plant. Will then be consumed by the plant roots, and the grass or plants would then be consumed by animals, which then would be consumed by another animal, and it goes on. This process is called assimilation. It is when plants and animals take in NO3. So, when the animal dies or gets rid of its waste, the decomposers, which are known as aerobic and anaerobic bacteria, would then turn the waste into ammonia, this is called ammonification, which is the conversion of organic nitrogen into ammonia. So there is another way of the nitrates going in another cycle. So the nitrates can, if there is a little to no oxygen, the nitrates would just go up like in the atmosphere. So this process is called denitrification. This happens when there is little to no oxygen. It is the reduction of NO3 to gaseous N2 by anaerobic bacteria. Okay, since this N2 has been reduced, since the NO3 has been reduced to N2, the N2 can then go to another cloud which has precipitation and rains down. The the cloud would, I mean the N2 rain down on the water. So the N2 was consumed by the phytoplankton, which was then turned into ammonia. The ammonia has the ammonia was quickly turned into NO3 by nitrification, because I already showed you the process. The land the I mean the nitrogen in the soil and in the water are basically the same. So NO3, this NO3 can go to two ways. It can either go through denitrification, which would then go up and be reduced to nitrogen, or it would cycle with the phytoplankton, which would then cycle again until denitrification. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry for the bad coloring, but thank you for listening. Bye bye.